now your weather with meteorologist Gino Recchia.
It felt like a massive fan was just blowing right in your face all day today because we had these strong wind gusts coming in out of the southeast, upwards of 50 miles per hour in Green Bay, Wrightstown at 42, Antigo 40 miles per hour, Sturgeon Bay at 40 miles per hour as well. But the warm air was transported from these southeast winds. We did manage to get up into the mid 70s in Green Bay, same thing in Oshkosh, almost 80 degrees in Wapaka and Watoma, but by the lakeshore because of those winds coming in off the lake, you folks were a little bit cooler in those 60s. Today was a sunny, windy day, a nice start to the work week and a precursor of even warmer conditions to come, especially Thursday and Friday. We are going to see the first 80s of the year for the Fox Valley. Right now what we're monitoring though is this area of low pressure that's responsible for the very gusty weather we've been seeing today. Warm front will be lifting northward and we'll be tapping to highs around 80 for tomorrow, but with it, the chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Those are ongoing right now in eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. An enhanced risk for severe weather for the Twin Cities and just to the northwest of La Crosse. There's a tornado watch in effect until 10 o'clock for the western part of the state and ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings. There was one report of a tornado west of the Twin Cities area. Now this cluster of thunderstorms will be advancing eastward and you can see all these icons of the reports so far. Lots of hail, gusty winds, and there's that one tornado report. But as this line of storms continues to move east, funnels eastward later tonight, it's going to be interacting with a weaker air mass, and that's going to start to break down this line of thunderstorms. So as we get into the far western part of the viewing area, still a marginal risk for severe weather. Looks like some gusty winds and small hail, but then as it moves into most of the viewing area, we will just have a general thunderstorm risk overnight tonight. Now, as you get into tomorrow, that's going to be a different story because we're going to have another round of storms. Looks like we'll be more of the center focus of that. Here's what the high-risk future radar shows as you get into later tonight. You see how those lines of storms fall apart. This is 1 in the morning hours from Watoma up towards Mountain. And then as you get to about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, quickly falls apart. And then by tomorrow morning, we'll be breaking into some sunshine. But later tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, starting to see a few pop-up showers and even some thunderstorms. This is 4:15. Some of these thunderstorms do have the capability of being severe. Hail, gusty winds, and an isolated tornado threat. By later tomorrow night, that cluster of thunderstorms does retreat down to the south. Best chance of having organized severe weather will be along and south of Highway 29. So all of the Fox Valley, areas to the north still have a chance, but better area chance down to the south. So tornado possible, some hail, gusty winds certainly not out of the question, but the main focus will be hail and gusty winds from these risks of severe weather. Temperatures right now feeling like summer away from Lake Michigan. Highs in the 70s to near 80 degrees, even all the way up towards the Northwoods. And I'm sure this warm weather will start to amplify some of the growth season. We've been a little bit delayed with some of the cool weather we've had so far this spring. Very gusty winds still remaining out of the southeast. Sustained right now gusts of 48 in Green Bay, 43 in Oshkosh, and 41 in Appleton. Winds will remain breezy for the next couple of hours, and then they'll start to subside a little bit as we get into tomorrow as winds teeter more out of the south. So cooling off to 63 overnight, southeast winds 5 to 15, gusts about 20 to 25. And then for tomorrow, getting up to 80 degrees, showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon and evening, southeast winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. And we'll have more 80s on the way as we get into Thursday and Friday after a little cool down on Wednesday. An isolated chance of some showers and storms Thursday and Friday, and then cooling down to 70 on Sunday and back into the 60s on Monday. That's a look at your forecast. We'll be back after the break.